Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if there's anybody in here other than me and Piggy right now, but
so far chat looks like don't nobody like it tonight.
I've got 8 thumbs up. It says I got 6 watching. Indiana Chris, hello. Blue Nose, hello.
Yeah, I'm having to refresh for the ad thing up there.
Piggy got an ad. Oh, man. That's funny.
Offset in the chat.
Hi, Miss Rita. Welcome in, hon.
Howdy, howdy. Dobson, Rita, Blue Nose, Indiana Chris.
Hi, Melinda. I tell y'all what, it is hot.
Yeah.
There's Mike Sampson. Hey, Sampy. And Neil.
Sampy. Neil.
Say hello to Neil. And Scott Swift, hello. And usually where Mr. Scott is, there's Miss Joy. So I say, hi, Miss Joy.
Big sis.
That's it. Big sis. Little big sis. Oh, man.
I'll just call her Big sis.
And everybody's got Scott hi there.
There she is.
Hi, Miss Joy.
We knew she was there. So
Yeah, there she is. I tell y'all what, like I said, this heat has been about to get me. But y'all, I am thankful that I am where I am and not somewhere where it's over 120 degrees. I couldn't deal with it. Chris said only 78 degrees there. Hey, Miss Linda.
And
Jethro Reacts Food Reviews. Hey, Jethro. Thank you. But yeah, I tell you what, it's something else. It's just, I've been seeing different weather. Talking about it's 100 degrees here, 60 degrees here, supposed to be 40s and 50s up in here, and by 80s and 90s here. And I'm like,
it got to 100 here yesterday.
It did. And I feel for anybody that lives out there. I know Miss Joy and them live out there where it gets to 110. I feel for you because I couldn't do it.
That was without a heat index.
Yeah, that was just the actual temperature, no heat index. So. Turning Guns. I like kitchens. I like kitchens too. Welcome in, Turning Guns. I tell you what, that's one of my favorite things to do is look at kitchens and design kitchens. Piggy will tell you I can design some kitchens.
Yeah.
Scott said warm here. Yeah, if we didn't have the air and fans running, we wouldn't be able to make it.
It's 103, feels like 107 there.
Whew. Y'all can have it 100-degree heat. I don't want it. I think it's right around 90 here. It's hot.
Yeah, it says it's 89 out there right now.
Yeah, 89 degrees outside. That's hot. Which it was 99 degrees earlier, I think. Close to. Because Piggy and I went
and got to that.
Got us a bacon cheeseburger for supper. I did not feel like cooking. Didn't want to cut no stove on. Didn't want to cut no oven on. It's just hot. And I got a little birthday money from yesterday, and I said, let's go grab us a burger. So we did. It is 89 here, but I'm used to it being around 79 myself. I prefer it somewhere between 72 and 79. Ms. Linda said 85 today here and 100% humidity. Ooh, you can have your humidity. Well, I did have a burger. I had a few tater tots. I did heat up the air fryer just a few minutes ago to do Piggy some tater tots, and I ate a few of them. And I did fix us some scrambled eggs and bologna for breakfast this morning. Yeah, when it gets really hot, I don't feel like eating. I don't care if it's cold, if it's hot, whatever, as far as the food goes. If I'm hot, I just do not feel like eating. Melinda said cooler today. It's 102 now. Ooh-wee. Had flooding last night and twisters. Well, Miss Linda, I feel for you. I do. I've been seeing all that weather up that way. Concerned about everybody up in that area. Oh, well, y'all, tonight's trivia is going to be about, if I could talk, vegetables. And we may have covered some of these questions before, but since this is all vegetables tonight, we'll work on that. But I do have a question for Miss Joy. Do we know when the Daisy Dudes tournament is going to happen or anything? Because I'd really like to watch it, but I haven't heard anything. And I know Mike's been working, so I haven't heard anything from him on it.
Mike has been a busy bee.
He has been real busy. Miss Linda wants the rain to go to the south.
Right about now, I'd take some.
Hey, Kim, welcome in. Indiana Chris says, eggplant. Joy said, I don't know, have no idea. Okay, I just wondered, Miss Joy. Indiana Chris says, corn. Smash that like button, hit hard. Thank you, Miss Linda. Yeah, everybody please hit that like button. I made schnitzel with panko today. Oh, that sounds good. Turning Gun said, you made schnitzel with panko today. That actually sounds good.
I've heard of schnitzel, ain't never heard of panko. I have no idea what was what.
Panko is a type of breadcrumb.
Oh.
It's the type of breadcrumb I use.
I've heard of schnitzel, but I still don't know what that is.
Well, Piggy, let's just let's just read the description. Schnitzel is a thin slice of meat. The meat is usually thinned by pounding with the meat tenderizer. Most commonly, the meat is breaded before frying. That is a schnitzel. So I was just going to give the correct definition of it. Chris says onion. Hey, Tish, welcome in, hon.
Hurdy! Where's that food?
Let's see. Indiana Chris says beans. You're going to cover all the answers, aren't you, Chris? Oh, my, that's funny. Well, as some of you know, yesterday was my birthday, and I want to thank everybody that wished me a happy birthday yesterday. I had a good day. Now, I did not bake a cake. I didn't really cook a whole lot. I had made some egg rolls Thursday. I made chicken bacon ranch egg rolls, and I had some of those left over yesterday, so I ate those. And the recipe for that, or the video for that, actually will be out Monday. And then I made some sweet and cream cheese wontons yesterday, and the recipe for that will be out Friday. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to change up my channel just a little bit. On Wednesdays now, instead of doing a recipe or a video, a cooking video, I'm going to be doing what I'm going to term What's Up Wednesday. What's Up Wednesday will be either mail calls, reviews, shout outs to other channels, or it could be trying foods that I have never tried before. And I got to thinking, there's a lot of different things out there that Piggy and I haven't tried. There's a lot of fruits, vegetables, and meats and dishes that we wanted to try, but we've never tried. And I decided that I'm going to devote one day a week to doing things like that. Whether, like I said, if I have a mail call come in, mine will go out on a Monday. Or not Monday, but on a Wednesday. So it's going to be What's Up Wednesday. It might be What's Up Wednesday mail call, What's Up Wednesday review, and it could be What's Up Wednesday question. We don't know. But I just wanted to throw that in there. And thank you, Chris. and give y'all something a little bit different and kind of break it up for me, so I'm not trying to figure out what I want to put a video out on as far as cooking videos, and I can devote more time to the cooking videos that I do. And I think it would be fun to, like I said, do the, not so much food challenge, but like food testing for me. Like if I find a fruit or a vegetable that I've never tried, like Piggy and I have never tried jicama.
What
And
in the world is that?
that's that root vegetable I showed you at the grocery store the other day.
Oh, okay.
And I know you can make jicama slaw and do other things. And I'd like to try that just to see how it tastes. I've never tried celeriac. Y'all, I can't talk. Celeriac, which is the it's like a celery root. And there's some. I've never tried totally fresh papaya. I've never tried fresh passion fruit. It's all because there's things that I've grown up around and other things I haven't grown up around. So I want to devote a day for a video on doing new things. And see, Melinda said jicama is good, and Chris says papaya is yummy. See, I'm learning people love these things. Well, I want to try them and see what I think about them, and see what Piggy thinks about them, and share our experiences. Because I'm not going to lie to you, that's for sure. Because my face won't let me when it comes to eating food. I'm either going to give you a good one or. I said mangoes. Yeah, I like mango. Before I wasn't very fond of mango, and then I made that mango lime jelly roll cake for Fluff, and I love the mango. It had a really good flavor, and so that's what I want to do on Wednesday. So I'm going to call it What's Up Wednesday, and then we'll see what's up when Wednesdays get here. All right, so told her about what's going on with that. And now, papaya is an aphrodisiac. Well, that'll work. I know oysters are supposed to be. I'm not fond of raw oysters. I like fried oysters. I've tried raw oysters. I'm not big on them. It takes half a bottle of hot sauce to do that. Oh, thank you, Miss Linda. We're going to get to our questions. The very first question is a multiple choice. What is America's favorite vegetable? Is it A, broccoli, B, carrot, or C, corn? So what is America's favorite vegetable? Broccoli, carrots, or corn? Linda's ate oysters and soup. They would be good in soup. Now, my mama liked the canned oysters. She would put hot sauce.
C, Kim said corn, Bree said C, Kim said corn, Joe said corn. Kickapoo. Hey, Kickapoo.
Hey, Kickapoo, welcome in. I like freeze-dried mango. I've never tried it.
Bree said corn, Martin said corn, Bruno said donut.
I'm saying donut.
Scott said corn.
Well, everybody said corn. Unfortunately, it's not corn. Corn was knocked out of place a couple of years ago by a different vegetable. And it has now been the #1 vegetable for about the past 3 or 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah, Neil, Blue Nose is correct. Donuts is right. Kickapoo said broccoli. Neil said donuts. And Kickapoo, you are right with broccoli. It has been America's #1 vegetable for about the past 3 or 4 years now. No, Melinda, wasn't carrots. It's broccoli. Yeah.
More nutrients, less starches.
Yeah. And broccoli is actually very good for you. I know I ate a lot of it when I was going through chemo. I think we got Kitty Cat wanting out Piggy. She's jumping at the door. Melinda said, "Bleh." I tell you, Melinda, I like broccoli, but when I was having all my problems, I ate broccoli and it kept me hydrated. it gave me the nutrients I needed. And I actually liked it because I would do like a lemon butter sauce for my broccoli. But after my chemo, there were times
couldn't get enough of it.
I couldn't. Piggy fixed me a whole bag of broccoli one night, and he said, "How am I supposed to do this?" I said, "Put it in a microwave safe bowl, put 2 tablespoons of water in it, and put a tablespoon of lemon juice, and cook it." And I told him, I can't remember how long I told him to cook it, but he cooked it, and it was hot. And he brought it to me, and I ate almost that whole bowl of broccoli. Broccoli and cheese is so good. It really is. Yep, Miss Joy, it is. I don't know why, but it is. Chris, and I'm on blood thinner, so I'm told to stay away from green veggies. Yeah, leafy greens especially. If you're on blood thinners, you're not supposed to eat kale, collards, turnip greens, lettuce, cabbage, mustard greens, you know, all of that in that family. If it's in the cabbage family, which would be broccoli and cauliflower both, you're not supposed to have them because of the vitamin K. And the reason I know that is my mom was on warfarin for a long time. Hey, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make people hungry.
Everybody said I used to have to put it on a salad bar. The smell was so bad I wasn't about to eat it.
I'm not big on it on a salad bar, but I like it in salads if I do it myself because I know it's fresh if I fix it myself. Okay, on to number 2. What vegetable was responsible for the catastrophic 7-year famine in Ireland?
I know that one.
Piggy says he knows that one, y'all. And then Chris said, "This is a kitchen." Yes.
Kim said potato. Chris said potato. Joy said potato. Bruno said potato. Lem said potato. Kickapoo said potato. Linda Dawson said taters.
Scott said taters.
Said taters.
Well, everybody said potatoes and taters. Y'all are correct. It is potatoes for the potato famine in Ireland.
Well, I bet after they got through with that, they were tired of potatoes.
Oh.
I mean, it got them through, but still.
Well, actually, it got them through, but there wasn't a lot of potatoes because the potato famine, the potatoes were rotted and blotted.
Yeah, the reason they called it that was because that's what got them through.
Yeah. And we are on to number 3. What vegetable did Popeye love to eat? Y'all, we got some.
Lord, they don't know that one. I don't know.
We got some easy ones. We got some hard ones, y'all.
That was practically a giveaway.
Oh, Indiana Chris, I'm telling you, I like fried tater sandwiches. I don't know if anybody else does. I like fried potato sandwiches with mustard.
Jim said spinach. Chris said spinach. Tish said spinach. Joy said spinach. Bruno said spinach. Linda said spinach. Rita said spinach. Linda said spinach. Kickapoo said spinach.
Y'all are right. We all know it's spinach. I am strong to the finish because I eat my spinach.
All right now. Careful with all that.
Hey, I sung it. I didn't say who I was.
Still.
Yeah.
You know how ticky they get.
Yeah. But like I say, Chris, I love fried potato sandwiches. That, oh my goodness. Piggy likes fried taters too.
I does.
My mama loved fried potato sandwiches. We take fried potato sandwiches and put some onion on them, a little bit of mustard. Oh my goodness, that's the best stuff.
Scott said, let's go. He wants you to keep on going. Don't get tied up now.
I gotta talk, Scott. I gotta talk. Number 4. Where do we import the most vegetables from? What country do we import the most vegetables from?
Much land as there is here, we shouldn't be having to import nothing.
Shouldn't, but we do. Turning gun said olives.
That's kind of counterproductive. Well, not kind of, it's way.
Yeah, Chris, I like
Bruno says
tater patties
Mexico.
too.
Joy says Mexico. Rita says Mexico. Kickapoo says India. Turning gun says India. Kim says Mexico.
everybody that said Mexico. You got it right.
There you go.
Yep. Mexico is the country we import the most vegetables from.
Just that young potato paste.
I like potato paste. I got to the point I don't eat a lot of potatoes anymore. Every now and then I'll eat a few tater tots and a few. I can't eat a lot of French fries now because they make me sick. But I do eat a few tater tots. On to number 5. This is a multiple choice. In what year did potatoes reach North America? A, 1699, B, 1719, or C, 1820? Which year or what year did potatoes reach North America? 1699, 1719, or 1820? Linda said A. Turning Gun said 1699. Chris said B. 1719. Blue Nose said A. Joy said A. Kickapoo said B. Melinda said 1699. Scott said 1699. Kim said 1699. Well, everybody that said B, 1719, got it right. Potatoes first reached North America in 1719. I'm shocked by that. I thought it would have been earlier.
Well, you know.
Yep, Miss Linda, I double checked it. The ones I would, because I guess it would have been earlier. So I actually Googled it and it came up 1719.
And y'all know Google's always right.
Oh, yeah, you know, which, I mean, when I have more than one website with different addresses on it, giving me the exact same answer, then I tend to take that answer. But if I get contradictory answers, then I will go and check even further. Yep, Chris, it's only 20 years difference. Let's see. 6 is a multiple choice. A cup of kale will fulfill your entire daily requirements for which 3 vitamins? Again, a cup of kale will fulfill your entire daily requirements for which 3 vitamins? Is it answer A, B, and zinc? Is it B, C, K, and potassium? Or is it C, A, C, and K? Those answers again are is it A, B, and zinc? Or is it B, C, K, and potassium? Or is it C, A, C, and K? So is it kale is nasty? I actually like it with a lot of hot sauce on it. I know, Linda. Everything on the internet's truth. We know that. Yeah. Linda says it's B. Indiana Chris says C, K, B. Turning Gun says it's B. Kickapoo says it's C. Indiana Chris said quotation mark B. Blue Nose said I agree with Miss Joy. Said I don't know. I ain't eating it. Well, the answer is C. Vitamins A, C, and K. Kale will 1 cup of kale will fulfill your entire daily requirements for A, C, and K. Like I said, yeah, I've eaten kale. I always thought it was just a garnish, and then I actually had some. Like I said, I doused it with hot sauce. It was pretty good with the hot sauce. Linda Peterson said, "This is rigged." No, not rigged. Scott Swift said, "All 3." Probably, Scott. I'd say it gives you all those things, but oh man. And we are on to number 7. What is the most consumed American vegetable, or I should say vegetable in America? What is the most consumed American vegetable? And that's the way the question was wrote. Or written, or however you want to say that. Indiana Chris says potato. Kickapoo says corn. Linda says peas. Turnigan says corn. Kim says potatoes. Blue Nose said donuts. Kickapoo said corn. Joy said potatoes. Melinda Dobson says French fries, which would be potatoes. All of y'all that said potatoes, y'all know that's right. That is the most consumed vegetable in America. I think Piggy done wigged out on the show.
I always look out on the questions and stuff. I'm still listening, paying a little bit of attention, but I all that stuff makes my kind of like telling me about family ties.
Scott said beans. I agree with you, Scott. I love. I'm gonna make me a big old pot of beans. I got to. Man, beans sound so good. They really do. And we are on to number 8. This again is a multiple choice. What is the percentage of vegetables imported into the country? So, what is the percentage of vegetables imported into the United States? Is it A, 25%, B, 37%, or C, 50%? Velveeta melted on broccoli. Yeah, it does sound good, I tell you. Joy said C, 50%. Blue Nose said C. Kickapoo said B, 37%. Chris said 50%. So C. Linda said 50%. Kim said C. Scott said C. All right, Charlie, it's hot. You stink. Your breath stinks. Whew. Melinda said 37% B. All right. And the answer is B, 37%. 37% of vegetables are imported into the United States. I don't know about that turning guns. I don't know what the export is for the vegetables. I guarantee you the numbers are fudged either way. Because you know we ain't going to get the truth on a lot of it. Linda said it is rigged. Linda's giggling again, y'all.
Of course, Linda's going to say it's rigged. She's always saying it's rigged. Sorry, I ain't got no rig in here.
Any farm?
That fell up.
Yeah, Chris. And what's sad is, you know, it is to the point that farmers get paid by the government to grow experimental crops, a lot of them. And, oh, we love you too, Miss Linda. You know that. Yeah, but a lot of people do grow their own vegetables. I tell you what, I'd rather have homegrown vegetables than stuff that's been grown on big farms. Because on local farms and stuff like that, I don't think there's going to be workers out in the fields using the bathroom in the fields and other things. They're going to be getting stuff done and putting out as good a product as they can. And we are on to number 9, y'all. It's on page 2 there. It says, Americans call it an eggplant, but what do the British call it? Chris, west of here is Mint Farms, and in Valparaiso is Popcorn Farms. Cool. I've actually shucked popcorn, done the popcorn. So I got all credit in the world for anybody that does that. 25% exported from the United States, according to Google. Blue Nose says aubergine. Again, the question is, Americans call it an eggplant, but what do the British call it? And Blue Nose is right with aubergine. I'm sorry about that, Jethro. I was one of them that watched it. I know. I watched it.
Linda said not allowed to say that on this channel.
What, aubergine? Indiana Chris said, purple plant. Yep, it is a purple plant. Oh, my. Charlie, you're going to have to get down, son. It is hot, and I'm sorry, but I'm holding you in my lap. Whew. I love my kitty cats, and I love my puppy dog, but it's just too hot to be holding on to them right now. Oh, my. And we are on to number 10. Number 10 is a riddle. This is a popular vegetable, and it can be white, red, or green. When you chop it up, it can make you cry, but it isn't really mean. What is it? Joy said, onion.
We said onion. Kim said onion. Linda says onion. Linda said onion.
Y'all are right. Y'all know it's an onion. Yes, y'all know it's an onion. All right, Chris. Got to feed the cats.
Yeah.
Tony Gunn said, my fingers. Yep, it is onion. I started reading it, and as soon as I started reading it, I was like, I knew the answer to that one. Number 11 is also a riddle. This vegetable is cheap. It won't cost you much money. It's popular in cake and soup, and it's the favorite of Bugs Bunny.
That gave it away.
Well, that was the riddle, so that was what I was going to leave it as.
Like I said, that gave it away.
Kim said carrot. Blue Nose said carrot. Kickbo said carrot. Joy said carrot. Jethro said chicken noodle. Linda Peterson said carrots. And y'all are right. It is carrots. Of course it's carrots. Melinda said carrots. Yes. Carrots are so good in cake. They really are.
Oh, I love that carrot cake you made.
I did too.
Oh, man. Y'all talking about good.
That's, I think, probably one of the best cakes I've ever made. Ever. Besides that tres leches cake. Now, that was really good.
Oh, no, I think that carrot cake was a little bit better. That tres leches was awesome. Don't get me wrong.
But that carrot
cake was banging.
All right, yeah, we're on to number 12. What vegetable would you use to make a vegetarian alternative to beef stroganoff?
Vegetarian?
Yeah. What vegetable would you use to make a vegetarian alternative to beef stroganoff? Miss Joy said carrot cake is Scott's favorite. He's got good taste, Miss Joy. He's got you, don't he?
That's it.
Carrot raisin salad's good too. They are good, Melinda. I'm not big on them. My mama loved them. Jethro said eggplant.
Yeah, carrot raisin salad's pretty good too. I like that.
Yeah. Joy said mushrooms. Turning Gun said tofu. Indiana Chris said spinach. Kickapoo said spaghetti squash. Tish said carrot cake is yummy and healthy for you.
Keep dreaming, Tish.
Blue Nose said potatoes. Melinda said mushrooms. Linda Peterson said tomato chocolate sprinkles. And Scott Swift said mushrooms. And everybody that said mushrooms is correct.
That little bit of carrot, amongst all that decadence, is not enough to keep dreaming.
Cooking with Avid Fishman. Hello.
Abby.
Piggy. Chris said tofu is not a vegetable, is it? It is a derivative of a vegetable because tofu is made from soybean curd. And again, mushrooms are substituted for beef in a lot of dishes. So if you wanted to do a vegetarian dish and omit the beef, you would use mushrooms as the alternative.
Well, I tell you what, I'd take tofu before I would one of them energy drinks because I know what their main ingredient is derived from. And I'm not going to do that by proxy, if you know what I mean.
No. But, yeah, Piggy's had tofu. I put it in hot and sour soup, and he loved it. Question number 13. What are the main ingredients in a traditional vegetarian cannelloni?
Abbott Fishman, you know Linda's always trying to be naughty. She just hides it real well sometimes. Other times, not so much.
She been giggling, Abbott, if it tells you anything.
Right.
Blue Nose saying donuts. I tell you what, I have not had a donut in about a year. I'm tempted to eat one, but I know what will happen if I do. Turning Gun says ribeye. Chris says I'm a carnivore. I'm a carnivore too. I love meat. I like steak, hamburger, chicken, pork, ham, you name it, bacon, sausage. Says what? Repeat. Okay, Melinda, here we go. What are the main ingredients in a traditional vegetarian cannelloni?
Linda, I don't think that's sacred. It's too sacred.
So what are the two main ingredients in a vegetarian cannelloni? Scott said, no idea. Linda said, laugh out loud, I don't know. I've got donuts apart from Blue Nose. Blue Nose answered donuts on it. All right, since I'm not getting any answers on that one, Melinda said tomatoes and basil. Great answer, but it's not tomatoes and basil.
Joy said beans.
Beans and question mark. Tonight I never had a cannelloni.
Said vegetarian and traditional don't go together. Hey, I agree with that.
Abby said sauce is one. Mary Eastman said cheese. Well, the answer they gave was spinach and ricotta cheese. So I thought in a traditional cannelloni you would have beans. Or cannelloni. It's cannelloni, cannelloni. Because I thought it had cannelloni beans in it. But this is saying spinach and ricotta. I don't know where they got their answer at, but that's what I went with. I will take beans, spinach, and cheese because I think cannellonis have beans in them. And Marion Eastman did say cheese. So hello there, Marion Eastman. Welcome in. Scott said vegetables. That's right, vegetables. Abby said you do in the original. Okay, well, beans are vegetarian. Why wouldn't they do beans in a vegetarian one? I don't know. Number 14 is a multiple choice. I like the multiple choice ones better, y'all. What are the two main ingredients in the Irish vegetable dish colcannon? Is it A, potatoes and cabbage, B, kale and turnips, or C, potatoes and spinach? So what are the two main ingredients in the Irish vegetable dish colcannon? Is it A, potatoes and cabbage, B, kale and turnips, or C, potatoes and spinach? And Kim said A, Linda said A, Joy said A, Blue Nose said A, Rita said A, Avid said A, Indiana Chris said C, Scott said A, Melinda said A, Marion said C, and it is A, potatoes and cabbage. Kickapoo said B. Yeah, it is potatoes and cabbage that make up colcannon. And believe me, that stuff is good. That's right, Linda. It is the answer A. Oh, me. Y'all crack me up, and I love it. I really do. Number 15. Which vegetable can be used as an eraser to get rid of unwanted ink? And And I looked this up to see if it was true, and it is a true answer.
And we eat this stuff.
Yes, we do.
Gracious.
So which vegetable can be used as an eraser to get rid of unwanted ink? And before I give you the hint, I'm going to see if anybody can say. Chris said onion. Blue Nose said onion. Kickapoo said potato. Those are good answers, but that's not the answer they gave. Nope, not taters or onions. So I will read the rest of the clue. So the waxy coating of this can actually remove ink. Rubbing the skin over the writing will slowly remove it. Chris says rutabaga. George said potato. Linda said onion. Nope. Those are good answers, but not the right one. Melinda said donut. Sorry, Chris, I swapped your answer. Kickapoo said pepper. Chris said wax beans. Scott said spinach. Marion said eggplant. Y'all are doing some great answers, but it's not the right answer. Linda said donut. Everybody's doing donut tonight now. And it's not donuts either, y'all.
As bad as it might be on me, I might about go for a donut.
Turning in says bell pepper. Nope, not bell pepper. Though this vegetable does grow on a vine. Turning in said tomato. Melinda said cucumber. Melinda said got to make some donuts for myself. Melinda, it is cucumber. You got it right there. The waxy outer skin of the cucumber, when rubbed over the unwanted ink, will actually remove the ink. It slowly does it, but it will erase it. Yeah, it is. It's really cool to know because I was like, there ain't no way. And I saw that, and then I looked it up. I said, well, I Googled it, and yes, and it explained that it takes a little time, but it will remove the ink. Marion said cukes, and Kickapoo said cucumber. Making sure I got everybody's answers up there. Yeah, excuse me. I found out something else here. This was from a TikTok girl I watch on there. She was showing that she had found out something. I don't know how many of y'all know this. If you take and mark, you use a Sharpie to write on something like a plastic container or a metal lid, and you want to remove the Sharpie but can't get it off, take you a dry erase marker and go over the Sharpie where it's written, and then wipe it off, and it should take off the Sharpie. Hi, Jefferson. Welcome in. But I just thought that there was a neat little piece of information because I'm constantly doing stuff that I need to get Sharpie off of. Okay, where are we at? We are on number 16. What vegetable acts as a semi-permanent hair dye for those wanting a deep red tint with cool undertones? So what vegetable acts as a semi-permanent hair dye for those wanting a deep red tint with cool undertones? Kickapoo said beet. Rita said beet. Linda said beet. Jefferson said, hi, Linda. And Chris said, a fresh Sharpie rubbed on old Sharpie ink works also. Yeah, it does. Melinda Dobson says beets. Joy said beets. Indiana Chris said beets. And y'all are right. It is beets. And if you want to dye your fingers purple or red, Just mess with beets. That's all I can tell you. And Scott said beets. Yes. Y'all, I love roasted beets, and I like pickled beets. Those things are so good.
You ever thought about dyeing your hair with beets?
I'm not gonna dye my hair. I have nothing against anybody dyeing their hair. If they want to, that's entirely up to them. I'm waiting for mine to go gray.
So you earned it?
I earned it. Number 17. According to popular legend, which vegetable is thought to repel vampires and is actually good for you?
That was almost a giveaway.
Used to pickle beets and can them. Oh, yeah, my granny did. Oh, love them. Indiana Chris said, yummy. Evan said, tomatoes.
Nope, not mater.
Kickapoo said, garlic. Rita said, garlic. Blue Nose says, garlic. Kim says, garlic. Joyce says, garlic.
Scott said, Piggy, do it.
Yeah, I think he's telling you to dye my hair. Or dye your hair. Melinda Dobson said, garlic. Turning Gun said, chocolate. Ooh, no, don't do chocolate.
Scott, you going to come help me with that fight?
Mary Eastman said, garlic. And Scott said, garlic. Indiana Chris said, I'll go with the garlic donut. It is garlic. We know it's garlic. Garlic is supposed to repel vampires. I don't know if it does or not. But I know it tastes good on Italian food, and it tastes good in Mexican food, and it tastes good in Southern food, and it tastes good.
Ooh.
What?
Indiana Chris said, I'll go with garlic donut.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Get some water here. Y'all, I'm proud of myself. I started drinking the flavored water. I got the water flavoring that I showed y'all in here, and I got the berry pomegranate, which is another one. And I've been doing that now. What now? But Piggy, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. About a week. And in that week's time, I had 5 cans of soda left in the refrigerator. So from last Saturday to this Saturday, I have drank 5 sodas. That's it. I'm proud of myself because I had gotten to the point I was drinking 4 and 5 a day. So to say that I've drank 5 in a week, I'm proud of myself. Everything else has been water. And Piggy and I went out to eat Monday night. Really wanted to try this Mongolian grill they had down there.
It was closed.
But it's closed on Mondays. So we eat Mexican.
She was disappointed.
I was very disappointed. But I took my flavoring from my water and I ordered water at the restaurant and I flavored my water and drank that. And I drank 2 glasses. So I did good. Linda said, if it is a donut, it is great. Anyway, Melinda, giggle. Scott eats garlic every day. Yeah. Garlic's good for you. I don't have a bit of problem with garlic.
Yeah, but on a donut.
Hey, I'll eat a garlic donut. I don't care.
Come on, y'all.
It just give me some bad breath for a while. Number 18.
A bad taste in your mouth, too.
Number 18. Which vegetable is the main ingredient in sauerkraut? About like that honey and onion, Piggy?
Yeah.
That's right, Linda. It's good for the heart and brain. Chris said, hey, Piggy, I got a new angle grinder. I'm going to sharpen my mower blade tomorrow.
Cool.
Jefferson says, cabbage. Kickapoo said, cabbage. Kim said, cabbage. Rita said, cabbage. Linda said, cabbage. Joyce said, cabbage. Bruno said, cabbage. Chris said, cabbage. And Melinda said, cabbage. And I think y'all all know what we're talking about here. Scott Swift said, cabbage. I know Mr. Scott knows what it is because I saw that hot dog and sauerkraut he was eating. It looked good.
I did that once on the mower. Took that blade out, sharpened it up, put it back on the way I got it out. Somebody else went and sharpened it another time because it wasn't cutting good for them. They told me I put the blade on wrong. I said, well, tell you what, I put it back on the way it came off, so guess what?
It was already put on wrong. And Evan said cabbage. So yes, the answer is cabbage. We make sauerkraut out of cabbage. And y'all, I really would love to have a big old jar of sauerkraut right about now. I'm hungry. But I don't just want anything. I guess just, I don't want nothing hot. Don't want nothing to have to be cooked. Just want something I can open and eat, like sauerkraut. Love sauerkraut right out of the jar. All right, number 19. In Cinderella, the fairy godmother turns what vegetable into a carriage?
Oh, Lord, I even know that one.
Y'all, if Piggy knows it, y'all know it. We know this one.
That was it. Could it be Piggy's toe jam?
No, not Piggy's toe jam.
You wouldn't want none of that.
No, you wouldn't want none of that. Blue Nose, pumpkin. Joy, pumpkin. Kickapoo, pumpkin. Abby says pumpkin. Melinda says pumpkin.
But it's in Lane, just think of all you want to eat. Maybe you wouldn't want to eat that much.
If you're talking toe jam, no, I ain't eating that. I ain't eating none of it. Now, if you're talking sauerkraut, I eat a half a jar or more. I love sauerkraut. I could eat a whole jar of sauerkraut. Scott says that had it last night. Yes, you did, and it looked good. Linda Peterson said pumpkin. Yes, pumpkin. Fairy godmother turned the pumpkin into a carriage and turned the mice into coachmen and horses. Oh, I know, Jefferson. I love homemade sauerkraut. My granny made the best, and then my Aunt Ruthie made the next best. But I mean, I'm not saying nobody else does. I'm sure y'all's is just as good. But to me, the best that I've had came from my grandmother and my Aunt Ruthie. All right, number 20. Which vegetable is the main ingredient in dal, D-H-A-L, dal, and falafel? Luna said, turn the toe jam into a pie. Y'all, one of these days, I'm going to make some toe jam and I'm going to make a pie. And then I'm going to get me some dry ice and I'm going to send it to somebody.
Yeah, Chris said kohlrabi. Bruno said chickpeas.
Chris said I had homemade tater salad today.
Garlic. Chickpeas said taters. Bruno said chickpeas.
All right. Marion said lentils. All right. So I'm going to tell you, I am going to go ahead and take the chickpea answer from Blue Nose and Melinda because chickpeas are a lentil. But the answer is lentils, which Marion Eastman gave, because I thought it was chickpeas too, because I know falafel, you make falafel out of chickpeas. But it gave lentils as the correct answer. So I'm taking both answers, lentils and chickpeas. Linda said, gotta have a donut with that Blue Nose giggle. Excuse me, y'all. Oh. Blue Nose said, ooh, toe jam donuts. Oh, babe. Like I said, y'all crack me up. Y'all do. And I love y'all. Number 21. What is the term for the flowering stems that make up the head of a broccoli or cauliflower? Now, what is the term for the flowering stems that make up the head of a broccoli or cauliflower? Melinda said, good thing I didn't say tahini. I've never had falafel. That's something that we can try. We can find an Indian place and go and get falafels or dal or something like that. Blue Nose said floret. Joy said floret. Linda said flowering stems. Melinda said florets. Avid said heads. Indiana Chris said $25 for a new mower blade, Piggy, so I'll sharpen my old one. It's still good, just dull. I agree. I'm shocked it's that cheap at $25. Jefferson said, oh yeah, I heard that word before, haha. And those that said floret, it is florets. The little, once you cut them off the head, they are the little broccoli florets, cauliflower florets. Oh, me. And we are on to number 22. We're actually making good time, y'all. Known as a courgette in Britain, what is it called in the United States? Floret sounds like a flower shop name. That's what Indiana Chris said. Chris, Floret is actually a small town in Alabama. It's right near a little town called Somerville, Alabama. Somerville. I went to school in Somerville, Alabama, but the actual area is called Floret, Alabama. And again, known as a courgette in Britain, what is it called in the United States? Neil says, I had to heat up some chicken and dumplings and wash dishes. Okay. Blue Nose said, horrible green things. Chris says, I've heard of Florence, Alabama. Yeah, there is a Florence, Alabama. Florence is in West Alabama. It is actually, I can't remember it's west of Athens, Alabama, which is west of Huntsville, Alabama. Floret and Somerville, Alabama are south of Huntsville. Jefferson said they call cookies biscuits, so who knows? Chris said mango. No, not mango. It was at Piggy's head. Like, nope, not Piggy's. Not loaf bread. Chris said, and fries or chips over there. Yep, they are. I'll give y'all a hint. It grows on a vine. So it grows on a vine, and Blue Nose says horrible green things. Chris said, chips or Krispies. Yep. Chips or crisp. Fries or chips.
Oh, no, they've been sitting around a couple of days opened up. They ain't too crisp.
Nope, not leaves. So if a courgette in Britain, if it's called a courgette in Britain, what is it called in the United States? Chris said, it's horrible, I'm sure. Blue Nose said, like cucumber or something. It's not a cucumber. It's a zucchini squash. We call it zucchini, they call it courgette. Yep, Marion, is a zucchini. Linda said biscuits. And zucchini is not anything that's overly fond of around here. We will eat it. I like zucchini bread. But I watched a video. Somebody used zucchini and made ice cream out of it. And they said you couldn't taste the zucchini. So they're weird. Yep, that's right, Chris. The stuff you grind up and hide in bread. But I'm tempted to try that zucchini ice cream just to see if it's good. I mean, it'd be hidden in the ice cream, right? Because it said you take and you peel and dice up your zucchini, freeze it, and then you would put it in your blender with a little bit of, you can use sweetened condensed milk or you can use a little bit of regular milk. I think it's vanilla flavoring. And you blend it up just like you would frozen banana. So I don't know if it's good or not. I'd have to try it. Number 23. Excuse me, y'all. This is a true or false. Tobacco is a nightshade vegetable, just like tomatoes, potatoes, and peppers. True or false? That's the only thing I've ever heard of rhubarb being used in, Chris, is in either rhubarb pie, rhubarb strawberry pie, or rhubarb jam. Jefferson said true. Linda said rhubarb is awesome to eat. Joy said true. Luna said true. Neil said false. Avid said true. Well, y'all, it is true. Tobacco is a nightshade vegetable, just as tomatoes, potatoes, and peppers are. I learned something new on that one. Chris had said false. Cake or crumb pie is great. I've got to try some rhubarb. I haven't found any around here, but if I ever do, y'all know I'll make something out of it. Number 24, true or false? Carrot greens can grow up to a meter long. And if I'm not mistaken, I think a meter is a little over 3 feet. Oh, no, a meter is, well, yeah, a little over 3 feet, because 1 meter is just a little over a yard, and a yard is 3 feet. So, we are looking at, Jefferson said true, Neil said true, Luno said true, Joy said true, Linda said right, Linda said true. Okay, so it is correct. Y'all are all correct. It is true. Carrot greens can grow up to a meter long, and actually there was one that had grown up to a little over 3 meters long. That is just the greens. And Piggy's slacking on his job. He ain't reading my answers for me.
Neil said true, Bruno said true, Joy true, Linda right, Linda true.
I done read all of them.
Okay.
And we are on number 25.
I'm running across a YouTuber that I'm helping.
Okay.
They're actually doing better than we are, but I'm giving them information that they've obviously not had.
Oh, okay. Number 25, true or false? An entire y'all, I can't talk. An entire cucumber has just 5 calories. True or false? Jefferson said true. Chris said true. Linda said true. Joy said true. Bruno said true. Neil said true. Avid said true. Chris said it's mostly water. It is 95% water. At least 95. It could be up to 99, but yes, 95% water. And actually, the answer is false. Cucumbers, a whole cucumber, has 15 calories. So it actually has 10 more calories than the 5. So it's got 15 calories instead of 5 calories. Look at us, that's the skin. Yeah, it probably would be the skin. I don't care if it's got 5 calories or 15 calories. I like cucumber. They're good. Jefferson said the little one I just ate from the garden couldn't have had many. Oh, man, fresh cucumber out of the garden. That sounds good. We had small cucumbers. Yeah, Chris, that is still low calorie. Before Piggy had his surgery in 2015, we were doing the high fat, low carb, or low carb, high fat, however you want to do it.
However you want.
And I would literally count calories and count carbs. And we would have a plate full of food. And when I say a plate, I'm talking about the big plates, not the little ones that we eat off of now, but the big plates. It would be full of food. And it might have only a total of 15 carbs and less than 100 calories on the whole plate. Chris said, in creamy sauce, yum. Chris, with onion. Yeah. I need to try to make me some, what are them things called? Zoodles? Noodles? I don't know. We make noodles out of zucchini or squash and other things. I bet that will be good too. I know a lot of people have eaten them, but I don't got no zoodle maker. Number 26. Which commonly eaten vegetable is not actually a plant? I mean, is it been a while since she's had a donut? Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. Like I said, I know it's been at least a year for us. Again, which commonly eaten vegetable is not actually a plant? And I think Miss Joy and Mr. Scott asked this one about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
What's that?
Which commonly eaten vegetable is not actually a plant? See, Neil said donut. Bruno said tomatoes. Joy said onion. Chris said potato. Nope, those are all plants. Good plants at that. I think I just found out why I ain't seeing some of the chat. There we go. I apologize if I've missed y'all in chat. I just realized I was on top chat, not live chat. Luno says cabbage. No, cabbage a plant too. Cabbage is a good plant. Joy said it's a tuber. But it's still considered a plant because it has the green coming off the top of it. Technically, a lot of things aren't plants as far as like, if it's a root vegetable, it's not a technical plant because most of them are tubers or root vegetables and things like that. But they're saying that if it's got any kind of green growing off of it, it is a plant. This does not have anything like that growing off of it. It is not a plant at all. Is it pig's ear? Chris says,
I still got mine.
Yeah, haven't had a donut in years either. Yeah, I know most of us love this vegetable. We eat it in spaghetti. We eat it on pizza. We eat it in salads. We eat it on burgers. What all do we eat it on? Oh, man. We grill them, eat them on shish kebabs.
If you say so.
Minna said tomato. Jefferson said lettuce. Neil said mushroom. Joy said mushroom. Chris said pepper. Bruno said mushroom. It is a mushroom. All the answers were great. But according to this, they're saying that anything that has green growing off of it, it makes it a plant. So if it's got any kind of leaves or anything like that, it's considered a plant. Mushrooms are a fungus, so they're not a plant. I don't know.
There's your toe jam.
Yep. Number 27. Which flowering plant is most beer made from? David says pickle. Oh man, I got pickles in the refrigerator. I might have to eat me some pickles. Y'all making me hungry for
Jefferson said barley.
Lou knows and Joy said hops. Rita said hops. Linda said barley. Barley's a great answer, y'all, but it is hops. Because not all beer is made from barley, but all beer is made from hops of some kind. And I thought all beer was made of barley, but it's not. Because you got potato beer. That homebrew stuff, it's made out of potatoes and hops. Number 28. The juice of which vegetable can be used as a natural treatment for acne? And yes, I did double and triple check this. Neil said hop, skip, and jump. That's it right there. So the juice of which vegetable can be used as a natural treatment for acne? And again, I did look this up. Linda said, got to have good hops to be good beer. That's it. Blue Nose says cabbage. See if anybody else answers. Linda said donuts. Now, Linda, donuts can probably cause acne instead of cure acne. Chris said onion, it makes the zits cry. I'm getting my share of hops tonight, Jefferson said. Well, you can have my share too, Jefferson.
No, I'll take her share.
Rita said potato. Rita said potato. Linda said donuts. Blue Nose said cabbage. And Blue Nose is right with cabbage. And I did look it up, and it said that the juice from the cabbage, it says, juice of the cabbage can be used as a natural treatment for acne. I did not know this. And I bet my cousin wishes she had known this, and her mom and daddy wishes they had known this, because they spent thousands of dollars clearing her face up with medicated creams. Abbott says cucumbers. Number 29. 99% of all commercially grown artichokes in the United States come from which state? Joyce said cabbage juice helps stomach ulcers. Yeah, I can believe that. I know kraut juice, pickle juice, and things like that help with acid reflux and help settle a sour stomach. So I can believe that about cabbage juice. Rita said California. Blue Nose says Atlanta. Atlanta's a city in Georgia, and no, it don't come from Atlanta. Joyce said California. And Miss Rita and Miss Joy are correct, in California. That might be something I have to. Oh, Chris, he said he missed the question. I said 99% of all commercially grown artichokes in the United States come from which state? And that is California. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. Oh, man. And before we get to the last question tonight, which will be here in a few minutes, don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central for the Piggy Way, where Piggy will be live.
Piggy Way!
I don't know yet who Piggy will be putting out on the channel. I'll find that out later when we get everything set up. But we should have everything ready and set up after my live later. Oh. And Avid has the live tomorrow night. Excuse me, y'all. If
you start that, you'll get me started.
I know. Avid will be live tomorrow night. Miss Rita, are you going live tonight?
Oh.
I know there's several I haven't seen in here. And I don't know if I'm just not getting notifications or what, because I've been getting notifications for channels I'm not subscribed to. And I'll go and check the channels I am subscribed to. I'm not getting their notifications, but it's up for their lives. And I click that little bell icon off, and I'll click it back on. And so I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I know Avid's going live tomorrow night. It said on the 30th because I hit the notify me button. All right, Miss Joy, you have a good evening, sweetheart. We love you, Mr. Scott. Avid said, everybody please keep takedown catfishing in your prayers. We will do, Avid. All right, we're going on to question number 30.
30.
This vegetable is used in traditional Oriental medicine to lower blood pressure and stimulate the nervous system. It is also good in Bloody Marys. What is it?
All thing I know of goes in the Blood Mary. I'm not that fond of.
Jefferson said tomato. Ludo said donuts. Rita said celery. Jefferson said celery. Neil said celery. Linda said tomato. And the answer is celery. Avid said celery. Yeah, it is celery. Yeah, that's the 30 questions tonight. I can figure out how to shut that page down. There we go. And it is 8:16. I know this is before I normally leave off. Y'all, I'm tired. This heat has had me dragging for the past few days. I did not get up until almost, well, it was after close to 1 o'clock today is when I got up. It was just so hot. That's right, Avid. You do know your stuff. Miss Rita knows her stuff. Miss Joy knows her stuff. And I'm pretty sure everybody else in here that cooks knows their stuff. Because, like I tell everybody, whether you cook the way I cook, you cook the way everybody else cooks. As long as you cook the way you like, you're doing it right. And that's the truth of it right there. Because I've had people throughout the years tell me, you're not doing that right. That's not how so and such makes it. So you're not doing it right. I just look at them and tell them I ain't so and such. That ain't how I cook. This is how I cook. I said, Linda, well, she's just Linda, laugh out loud. I'm actually out of boiled eggs right now, Miss Linda. I ate them all. I know it probably feels that way, Neil, because it's hot. It really is. I stay in under the fan and the air condition as much as possible, stay out of the heat. And if y'all ever see me in a video during the summertime and I look like I'm just out of it, probably because the heat's affecting me.
The heat's a lot of.
That's it, Chris. I like that. I like the way you put that. The channel title says My Kitchen. It is welcome to my kitchen. This is how I cook. And I tell you, if you don't like what I'm fixing, if you don't like something I put in it, don't put it in it. Put something else in it. Put what you like in it. If you don't like a certain ingredient, don't eat it. There's a lot of things I don't like, and I substitute them. Avid said, Aline, did you figure out the order? Or did you figure out the order? Send me a message, Avid, about the order, because I think I might have forgotten something. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, just send me a message and let me know what you were asking about, because for some reason it's left my mind and I do apologize. Neil said, I'm a jack of all trades. Yes, you are, Neil. And I tell you, I know a lot of jack of all trades. Piggy's a jack of all trades. Now, he's not a cook, but he can cook. He can fix me some scrambled eggs if I'm hungry.
I can keep from starving.
Yeah. And that's the main thing. As long as you keep them starving. Well, thank you, Chris. I will continue to do my thing. And again, for those that come in after I talked about it, starting this week on Wednesday, I will be doing What's Up Wednesday. It may be a mail call. It might be a review of some kind. It might be me and Piggy trying a new dish or new food that we've never tried before. It could be whatever. It will deal with food or mail calls or reviews for the kitchen. But I'm going to be calling it What's Up Wednesday. So I will have a cooking video on Mondays, a cooking video on Fridays, lives on Saturdays, and What's Up Wednesdays on Wednesdays. So I'm doing that because it's going to give me more time to do, I think, better quality dishes for Mondays and Fridays. It is 8:20 right now. I think I've been going about an hour and 20 minutes. I want to tell everybody a good night. I want to thank y'all for joining us for trivia tonight. I would stay on longer. I am just really tired.
It's hot.
It's hot. And so again, thank y'all for joining me. I hope to see y'all tomorrow night in Piggy's Live. And see y'all again next week for even more trivia. So, bye, y'all.